Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. And yes, I cut all my hair off and I absolutely love it. I haven't had a pixie for a while. I actually had a pixie, I don't know, a couple years ago, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna grow it out. So I went through all the fuss of growing it out, and I kept telling myself I was gonna grow it super long, and then as I'm sure you've noticed, my hair went from being a little longer to a little shorter, and a little shorter, and a little shorter. So it was inevitable that we were gonna end up back here. So yeah, I already kind of had my makeup done for today, so I kind of didn't want to take it off just to film another makeup video. So I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to do kind of a current favorites video. I've only done one so far, and I kind of mentioned in that video that my favorites videos weren't going to be like a monthly favorites. It was going to be more like every few months I would come on here and kind of give you a roundup of some favorites that I'd found. So this video is pretty much going to cover the last 3 months or so of things that I've kind of discovered and or fallen in love with, just because I posted my last favorites video in November, so pretty much anything since then. So I have a couple of things to go over. I've got kind of some face and body stuff, I have makeup, and then I have some like random things that I'll do at the end. So let's kind of start with the face and body category. First up, I have a body wash, which is very surprising, at least for me. I did have a body wash in my last video, but this surprises me because it's not Lush. And you guys know I love the Lush body products, and I still do. I still have 2 different Lush body washes in my shower right now. This actually was sent to me through Influencer, so it was sent for free, but I actually really enjoyed it. The thing that kind of threw me off when I first saw it was that the scent was supposed to be avocado oil, and so I already was kind of wondering what on earth that would smell like. And they don't really specify what other scents, like what kind of notes I'm getting here, and I'm horrible at like placing my finger on it, but it just has such a light and fresh scent. Like it's just very clean smelling, almost like fresh cut grass. I don't know. And there's like this subtle sweetness to it. It's very hard to place, but it's a very light scent, which I like. The thing that I like the most about it though is it's a very moisturizing body wash, which surprises me considering the fact that I love Lush body products so much, because all those Lush body products are filled with all these kinds of, you know, essential oils and things like that. But this leaves my skin feeling softer than my Lush body washes do. So that has surprised me greatly. So I've pretty much been using this. I've started working out at work. We have a gym at my office. So I've started working out at lunch. So I've taken this with me and I use that in my gym bag, and I use that kind of in the middle of the day when I'm doing my second shower. So I still use my Lush stuff because I mean, I just love that stuff, but this has really been a surprise for me and I've really enjoyed it. And I'm glad it's such a big bottle because it's gonna last me a while. I know that when they sent out products to other people, there were all different kinds of scents. I was a little jealous of those at first because they were kind of like fruity scents, like mango and stuff, but I really like this and I probably would repurchase this scent because it's just that really light, fresh scent. So that's that. So the next thing I want to cover is a lip balm. So you know how everybody always gets really into the lip masks? You've got like the Tatcha lip mask and the Laneige lip mask and Bite Beauty and all that. Well, this is from Notoriously Morbid and it's only $4. This particular one I actually got through a subscription box because I used to do their lip subscription boxes and it would always come with a lipstick and something else. And I've got like 2 or 3 of these from that something else. This one is such a delicious kind of scent though. It's almost like apple. I think it was like caramel apple is what it was, but it's such a delicious thick formula. I always put this on before bed and I still feel it on my lips when I wake up in the morning. But the fact that it's only $4 and it's from an indie brand, so if you're looking for something like those lip masks and you want to support an indie brand, I definitely suggest checking this out. I don't think this particular flavor is available for purchase because it came through the subscription box. I'm looking on their website. It looks like they have 3 different flavors that you can choose from. But yeah, I highly, highly recommend this if you're looking for a really good moisturizing lip balm, mask, whatever you want to call it, like a lip treatment. They call it a salve, so Slumber salve is what they call it. So definitely recommend this. All right, so the next 2 products I have are face products, and I'll go ahead and show them to you together because I do use them together. So I feel like they're a good team, or they've been a good team for me at least. So I have a facial oil and a moisturizer. So you might recognize this moisturizer from my BoxyLux unboxing. It was in the December box. This is Elemis. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, Elemis, but it's their Pro Collagen Marine Cream. It's supposed to be an anti-wrinkle day cream. So it's supposed to be something you can use every morning. It's not too heavy to where it's gonna be like a nighttime cream. You can use this in the day as your daily moisturizer. So that's what I've been doing. I've been using it as my daily moisturizer. So it's basically supposed to reduce wrinkles and improve the firmness of your skin, which I obviously can't attest to that after using it for, you know, like a couple months. I think I've used it for about a month and a half at this point. But I really enjoy it as a daily moisturizer. I do have have that kind of combination type of skin. I get really, really oily kind of right here in this area, and then I can be really dry on the outer portions of my face. So it works really nicely for me. I don't feel like I get, you know, extra greasy. Sometimes certain moisturizers just don't react well when you have any bit of oily skin, and it just makes it even worse. So this has been really nice. Hopefully it will help with wrinkles, fine lines, things like that. I really enjoy the scent of it though. Some people, like if you're sensitive to fragrance, you might not like this because I do feel like it's like a florally kind of perfumey type of scent, but I really enjoy it. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this moisturizer, and I know it's kind of expensive. Since it came in a BoxyCharm, I really don't want to have to repurchase it for full price, but you know, if I start seeing some really good improvements in my skin, I might actually consider repurchasing this. But for now, I'm using it as directed, and hopefully this little jar will last me a good little bit. So the other product that I mentioned, the facial oil, is actually from the brand Teami, which might sound familiar to you because I'm sure you've seen all over Instagram those like Teami tea, like detox teas. They actually reached out to me to see if I wanted to try any of those, and that's not really my thing. It's not my cup of tea. But they did mention that they had some facial products, and they kind of gave me the list of things that they had. And this actually sounded really interesting to me. It's their repair oil. This is the chamomile flower infused oil. So you can actually see little chamomile flowers floating around in there. It has a really, really lovely kind of light floral scent to it. But basically it's supposed to help, this particular one is supposed to help with acne scarring. It's supposed to help reduce and prevent acne. It's supposed to help kind of with like dark spots and things like that. It's just kind of an all over help for your skin. I've only been using this for about a couple of weeks now, so I'll give you guys like an update again, you know, down the line in the future. But so far, putting the two of these together, I've really been enjoying. What I do with this one is I put about 4 to 5 drops of it in my hand and kind of rub it around, and then I pat it all over the skin, and once that absorbs in, then I go in with my moisturizer, and this combination has been working really nicely for me. I've been having these really bad breakouts in my chin area this past month or so. I don't know if it's just like that I've been touching my face a lot more like at work and I don't realize it, but, or maybe it's because I've been working out, you know, and that kind of, you're getting sweaty, even though you're washing afterwards. I don't know, that's the only thing I can think of changed in my routine. But I do feel like that has significantly helped. I feel like it's starting to kind of go away a good bit down here. And hopefully it will start helping. What I'm really hoping it'll help with is some of my dark spots now. I don't know, I've had these dark spots for forever. Thank you, sun. But if it can help with the acne, then I'll be super happy about that. So really, really loving this combination so far. All right, so let's transition over to makeup products, and then I'll kind of finish up with some non-makeup-ish related items. So first up, I do have a brush set. This you have seen me use in probably every single one of my videos. Mostly I use the two like pencil type of brushes, but this is a little Luxie mini brush set that came in one of our BoxyCharms, but Luxie does actually sell this set on their website. It regularly goes for $30, and they actually have the BoxyCharm version of it on sale for like 20 bucks right now if you're interested in getting it. These brushes have literally been the best brushes that I've ever used. Just because I love to do like the really detailed, you know, getting into that crease. And I have that little, this little long kind of detailed fluffy brush. And this one was kind of like my little lifesaver for the longest time. And then when these came along, I was really able to use like just the combination of these to do really detailed stuff right in the crease. I love the pencil brush for underneath. So these have been great, great brushes. And if you like to do a lot of work with color and doing things like multicolored creases or just getting that color really concentrated into one area, small brushes like this are amazing and perfect for something like that. So these definitely a favorite. Next up, I've got an eyeliner. So this is from LASplash. It's the Livewire liquid eyeliner. It's just, you know, a typical liquid black brush. This is a brush tip liner. They have their other liquid liner, I think it's called the Architect liner. I don't know if that's brush tip or felt tip, but people usually rave about that liner. So that's why I went ahead and picked this one up. It was part of their Golden Gatsby collection, and I absolutely love it. I have a lot of issues with my liquid liners, especially on the inner portion of my eye where it kind of catches on to some of those lines that I have in my lid and it kind of bleeds upward when I'm putting my makeup on. This one does not do that to me. Also, if you guys have noticed from some of my recent videos, I have some issues with this little eye watering a lot on the outside portion, and I find that this liner does not budge when that happens. It's the liner I've got on right now. I think it gives a really gorgeous, nice matte black wing, and it's very easy for me to control. So this has definitely become a new favorite liner. So I really enjoy this. I definitely will repurchase it when I'm done with it. Or I might try picking up the Architect version if it also has a brush tip, but definitely love the LASplash formula. Speaking of LASplash, the Golden Gatsby palette. I loved this palette. I actually was really surprised by how much I like this palette, being that kind of when you look at it, it just looks like a boring neutral palette with like a pop of orange and green. And quite honestly, yeah, that's what it is. It's a neutral palette with a pop of orange and green, but I love it. It's so easy to use. I love the mattes in this. They're very, very easy to use, very easy to blend. And then these kind of like shimmery topper formulas, they're definitely interesting. They're kind of weird. You know, you don't necessarily know what to expect with them. For me personally, I found that what I've been enjoying doing is just using kind of a fluffy brush to blend one of these mattes into the crease, and then I just take my finger into one of these kind of topper shades and put it on the lid, and it just kind of gives a wash of sparkle. You can definitely build them up, but like when I went on vacation with my family not too long ago, and I brought this palette with me, and I just did the simplest look where literally I just used the orange as the matte through the crease, with a little deepening up on the outer portion from Old Fashioned, and then I just put the sparkly orange color all over the lid, and it was just this really beautiful color. And of course you guys know I love oranges, so I really, really like this. This was the first time I had tried LASplash's eyeshadow formula, so I really enjoyed their formula, and I hope they come out with more palettes. This was, I think, their second palette that they've done, so I really like it. So moving on, the next item is kind of like showing you a palette, but it's also more just like a brand highlight, I guess. And that is the Collective Cosmetics. So I did a video on this palette right here, which is their Moon Twin palette. This has definitely become a favorite just because it's so beautiful and colorful. Not only do I love the shadows, I love the highlighters in the bottom here. Their highlighter formula is just so incredibly gorgeous. It's kind of that like flaky, shimmery formula. It's ever since I touched it the first time, it reminded me of the Rihanna Diamond Bomb. Is it Diamond Bomb? Yeah, Diamond Bomb formula. It's that kind of really kind of glittery formula that once you rub it out, it kind of just almost gives a wet appearance like on your skin. It's just so beautiful and sparkly. I absolutely love it. So yeah, this palette is really great. I did do 2 looks on it, so I'll link that up there if you haven't seen it. And then of course I do get their subscription box now, and their subscription box is really cool because you get 3 single eyeshadows, a eye and lip lacquer, which I pretty much just use as lip product, and a highlighter. Or you can do the smaller box, which has less products in it, but the highlighters come in these really gorgeous little black compacts, really nice and sturdy. And then this last time they sent me this little shadow case, which I really love, but so far obviously you can see I've gotten 2 months so far. And the March subscription box will be here on Monday. I'm super excited for that one because the colors look so beautiful. But yes, I really enjoy this brand. Obviously you guys know I love indie brands, but this brand is completely handmade. I have a few indie brands that I still use that are completely handmade, and I just kind of love that little, you know, there's just something about a handmade brand. It's like you kind of like feel the love that goes into it. So I don't know, I guess I'm a sap like that. And last up for makeup is something I bought at Hot Topic, which is the Saraya Jade palette. So I'm actually gonna throw in the lippies too. So I kind of will say it's the Saraya Jade collection, just minus the highlighter palette because that's not really a favorite of mine. But these items right here definitely are. This palette I absolutely love. I mean, the quality of it really blew me away. It is a collaboration with a Hot Topic. It's not necessarily a Hot Topic palette. Saraya Jade does have their own online store. It's called the Saraya store, and they already were selling lipsticks on that store before they got into doing this. So maybe that is why I'm wondering if maybe they used a different like factory for building this stuff, but the quality is so, so good. So it's a 2-sided palette. You have the kind of freaky side and you have the little geeky side. So that's something else that I love about this is you definitely get so much more bang for your buck here. This one was $18, and then of course, you know, if you get it at Hot Topic, you can get it on sale. But $18 for that amount of shadows is definitely not in the normal for Hot Topic. Usually you're paying $16 to $18 for like a 12 shadow palette, that's it. So you're getting so much more here, and the quality is nothing like the Hot Topic palettes you guys have seen. So obviously I will have that collection video linked if you haven't seen it already. You can see them in action. I did 2 looks with it. Definitely recommend this. This palette is amazing. As far as the lipsticks go, I've only tried the ones that they sell at Hot Topic. Like I said, I know they do also sell a set of 4 on the Saraya store. I kind of want to get 1 or 2 of those. I haven't decided though. But the ones that I really love are Sweet Saraya and Hex. These are gorgeous. And the thing I love the most about these is that it's a very, very thin, kind of light formula. So once you've got it on your lips, you really don't feel it on there anymore. And it has a really good lasting power. I mean, it's a liquid lipstick. And when I wore this, it stayed on my lips really, really long time. I think I even like ate and drank, and it might have come off a little bit on the inside after I ate, but I mean, it was almost kind of hard to scrub off at the end of the night. I like absolutely love it. And the red is such a gorgeous red. So definitely recommend it. It's definitely a favorite of mine. I love this one. It's definitely been my favorite Hot Topic purchase so far. All right, we have just a couple more items. These are kind of non-makeup related, but still kind of beauty-ish, or at least two of them are. So I have a nail polish brand that I only recently discovered. I think I bought these around December, I forget. The brand is actually called Pahlish, P-A-H-L-I-S-H. So it's an indie nail polish brand. I've never tried indie nail polish before. And of course, what sucked me into this is that they have nerdy themes with their nail polish. So what I purchased was their Fantastic Beast collection. So like this shade is Grindelwald, this one is Niffler, and they always have like really gorgeous things like flecks of glitter in there and so beautiful. And then the one I actually have on my nails right now is Hufflepuff. So yeah, you can see that right there. Gotta represent my Hufflepuff pride. So I absolutely love this. I really enjoyed it. Mostly I like the fact that it has this dimension of these like little flecks of glitter in there. This polish particularly is almost kind of like a jelly polish. It's very interesting, but it still has the fun glitter in there. So I really enjoy it. It is a 5-free formula, so I know that's very important to some people, and the prices are really good. I don't think that this collection is available on their website anymore, but they rotate through collections a lot, and sometimes they'll restock and bring collections back, but they seem to always be bringing out new things, and they seem to like nerdy themed stuff, because I believe they had a Doctor Who color when the 13th Doctor first came out, and I totally missed that, but I really wanted it. But yes, I really have been enjoying this nail polish. It's got just some really fun colors, so yeah. And next up, we have this gorgeous bottle of perfume here. So this is from Besame, from their Mermaid Lagoon collection. I, of course, fell in love with just how beautiful this bottle of perfume is. So that is the gorgeous little mermaid on there. So she does come off. She's kind of like a silicone type of material. It is a little weird. Goes on her butt, but whatever. But yeah, she comes off, and then it's just a little spray bottle. I just love the scent of this perfume. It's very soft and florally. I'm horrible at describing scents because really all I can tell you is it smells florally. But I will tell you what they describe the different notes as. So they said the fragrance note is green floral, top note is lemon mint, middle note is violet rose, and the base note is beeswax. So I don't know. I do feel like the rose, I think I noticed the rose more than anything because I use the Lush Rose Jam body wash. And I feel like when I use that in the morning and then I spray this on, I feel like it's a really perfect combination together. So I do think I'm noticing the rose more than anything, but yes, I of course was suckered into this for the packaging. It is just stunning. You guys probably see it behind me, but I actually do use this and I really enjoy the scent. So love that. All right, that's all I've got for this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I do feel like I kind of rambled a little bit about some of these products. Hopefully you guys don't mind that. But yeah, so I will have a makeup video up on Tuesday. I actually just got a new order in from a new indie brand that I'm trying out. So I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing for Tuesday's video. So you can get a nice makeup look since I didn't really do any makeup today. But yeah, that's all I got. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Oh, and Tuesday will be the last day for entering the giveaway. So Tuesday night, I'm gonna close it. So if you haven't already entered my giveaway, make sure you go over to the Wet n Wild Rebel Rose video and enter the giveaway. Like I said, I will close it on Tuesday and I will pick the winner at that point. So good luck. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.